Imagine getting a phone call at 3 a.m. telling you that within hours, aircraft must launch halfway across the world in response to a crisis. There is no time to get ready, there is no warm up period. The mission must succeed the first time. That level of constant preparation is what military readiness means in the United States Air Force. Today, I will explain what military readiness truly means, how the Air Force maintains it, and how daily operations ensure the United States can respond anywhere in the world at any given notice. First, what is military readiness? Military readiness is the ability of a force to fight and meet the demands of assigned missions. According to the U.S. Department of Defense, readiness is defined as the capability of military forces to execute the missions across the full spectrum of military operations. In other words, readiness means that personnel are trained, equipment is functional, and leadership is prepared before a crisis ever occurs. For the Air Force, readiness is especially critical because air power is often the first military response in global conflicts, humanitarian crisis, and national defense situations. Air superiority, rapid mobility, intelligence collection, and global strike capabilities all depend on immediate action. Second, how does the Air Force maintain readiness? The foundation of readiness is training. Airmen constantly train in realistic environments to simulate combat conditions. Pilots log flight hours to maintain proficiency, and maintenance crews practice rapid aircraft generation. Security forces conduct basis defense exercises, and cyber operators rehearse defending digital networks. These activities ensure that skills remain sharp and standardized. Another key component is equipment maintenance. Aircraft such as the F 35 Lightning, the C 17 Globemaster require constant inspections, repairs, and upgrades. If even one critical component fails, the mission could be delayed or compromised. Maintenance squadrons work around the clock to ensure aircraft are mission capable. This includes preventative maintenance, supply and chain management, and rapid troubleshooting. Personnel readiness is equally important. Airmen must meet medical standards, maintain physical fitness, and stay deployment qualified. They also complete professional military education to prepare for leadership responsibilities as well. According to a report published by the Congressional Research Service in Readiness, it depends not only on equipment availability, but also on having properly trained personnel and maintaining a sustainable operation tempo. This shows that people, not just technology, are at the core of the military effectiveness. Third, let's look at the Air Force operations. The Air Force operates globally across several mission areas: air superiority, global strike, rapid global mobility, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. This also includes space operations and cyber operations. For example, air superiority ensures US and allied forces can operate without interference from enemy aircraft. Mobility aircraft transports troops, supplies, humanitarian aid worldwide. During natural disasters, Air Force aircraft can deliver food, water, medical equipment, all within hours. Operations are organized through combatant commands and expeditionary units. Air expeditionary wings can quickly deploy, bringing aircraft maintenance teams, medical personnel, and security forces to establish operations in austere environments. This modular structure allows the Air Force to scale its response depending on missions requirements. Technology also plays a major role in modern operations. Advanced radar systems, satellite communications, remotely piloted aircraft, and cyber defense capabilities allow the Air Force to project power in multiple domains simultaneously. However, technology alone does not guarantee readiness. Continuous evaluations, inspections, and large scale exercises ensure that systems and personnel can operate together effectively under pressure. It is important to understand that readiness is not static. It changes based on funding, global commitments, emerging threats, and force structure adjustments. Leaders constantly assess readiness levels to determine whether units can deploy immediately or require additional training and resources. Maintaining readiness requires balancing high operational demands with rest and recovery to preserve long term effectiveness. In summary, military readiness in the United States Air Force means being prepared at all times to defend the nation's interests. It requires trained personnel, reliable equipment, strategic organizations, and continuous evaluation. Operations range from combat missions to humanitarian relief, all built upon a foundation of constant preparation. I want to close by returning to that 3 a.m. phone call. When that call comes, there is no room for hesitation. Aircraft must launch, airmen must deploy, the mission begins. The reason it works not because of last minute effort, it works because of years of training, maintenance, planning, and discipline. Readiness is not something the Air Force builds in a moment of crisis. It is something it builds every single day. So when that nation calls, it is ready for to answer the call no matter what time, anywhere, any place.